There we go, I can feel it starting to cut into my skin. Hello everyone, it is me, the Invertebrarian. In today's episode we have pretty much rehousing and a wee feeding clip for you as well. Before we go any further, I would like to say a huge shout out to Tobias Yarwood. Please go check out his YouTube channel, he is absolutely awesome. We met on Sunday at the Invert show. I forgot to mention him in the last video. And yeah, young man with a big heart, very talented. Please go check out Tobias Yarwood's channel. I will link it down below because he's awesome. So we have, I think, 4 or 5 rehousings to do in this video. So please let me know what you think of the setups, etc. And yeah, just enjoy the video. Thank you ever so much. Please do like, comment, share and subscribe, and we'll see you at the other side. Now, in order to fit in everything we purchased at the show, I've already had to swap around my spider and scorpion shelf, but there's some things needing rehomed that I'm hoping to get done today, but I might need to shimmy because I've got these guys needing rehomed, they need rehomed, and I've not got a lot of space to rehome anything. This is going to be fun. I have a plan though, I have a plan. So our Vinegaroon did get a slight downgrade because I wanted this larger tank for the new inhabitant, and here is the setup I have created. Any guesses what will be going in here? That's correct, it's our orb weaver spider, our beautiful golden orb weaver. So hopefully it's going to like this enclosure. There's a kind of small circular area here for it to possibly web. Coming out, we've got this vine for it to web, and then there's this plant that'll bush tree trimming thing that'll probably just die off and all these buds will fall off and it won't look anywhere near so cool. We're out the tub, you can kind of get a much better look at her now that she's out of the tub. She's absolutely stunning. Camera's not focusing on her, so what we're going to try and do is get her to move on to one of these branches. She is in, I've moved the tissue, and now I guess it's just a matter of, she has been fed. She was fed the day after she arrived and she took down a cricket with no bother, so we will leave her to settle in and hopefully create some nice big webbing in here, and we can check back on that at a later date. So if you recall, my wife won the cylinder from the raffle, so we have decorated it. We've got some rocks, bark, wee top view here, some branches and just some stuff to kind of give it a wee bit of depth. So this is the setup, and into here will be going this big crazy beast. Just absolutely beautiful. It is a funnel web species, and when it webs up in that enclosure it is hopefully going to look absolutely awesome. Let's get it in. I'll just try and encourage it. Threat postures out of there. Hopefully it'll go down into there just like that, and you know what? Oh, I've lost it. Oh, it's going exactly where I want it to go, and it's webbing, and it's in there. It is. Oh, look at the web already. Okay, so like our other webber, we will check on this. It's way under there already. That's exactly where I wanted it to go. And yeah, I'm loving that wee enclosure. Into this setup here, we're going to put the Huntsman. It's nowhere near as big as I would like for the size the spider is at, but until I can get something else, this is going to have to do, because as we can see, it's a good size of Huntsman. So we're hoping that this Huntsman is going to go into here without too much fuss. Trying to film and avoid runaways. There we go. It is in. It is in. Happy days. There's its really cool molt it had when it was on its way to me. I dropped it. The molt, not the spider. And speaking of molts, my Sicarius terrosus. There's the molt there.
Oh, not working.
Nice molt there, and you can just like make out the spider down under there. So how cool is that?
But it's not working.
Oh, it's working really hard. It's really working.
But it's not working.
Spider working!
Not working.
It is working!
Look, why you buy that?
It's working! Yeah, so there it is. That's my other Huntsman tubs. If anybody has any of these tubs that they don't want, you know, feel free to pop them this direction. That's my other Huntsman. These ones will be alright for a wee while, so I'm not too worried about rehoming them. That's our male Phidippus Regius, which we're just going to leave up on top of here just now, and we've got a few more still to go. Into here we are rehousing that rather beautiful centipede that we got. Wee man, keep your hands well clear because this is a centipede and it could give you nasty ouchies, couldn't it? Good man. Okay, so we'll see if we can. It's absolutely beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. We're gonna get it out, aren't we?
It's coming out.
It's coming out. What an absolutely beautiful
Down.
centipede. I'm kind of hoping we can just. There wasn't too much. There we go. Is it in? We explore already. Look at the coloration on that. Is that not just? Isn't that beautiful? Is that a beautiful centipede? It's going back this way. Is that funny? Is centipede funny? I suppose it's time for the final rehousing. Now we have spring water, so let's so it looks like it's a way to feast upon my arm. This is a medical leech, but not the protected species one. I know there is a species of leech that is protected, and this is not the one. But I appreciate the person that did comment with the concerns, because that shows responsibility. So don't be worried, it's cool. And yeah, I'm going to name this because it's just such an awesome little bloodworm thing. There we go, I can feel it starting to cut into my skin and start to feed, so little blood slug will feed on me. Happy days. So I've got to say, it's a very odd sensation. It kind of feels like I want to scratch. It feels quite itchy around where it's attached on, and the camera keeps going out of focus, which really doesn't help. So yeah, it's quite itchy. You can see it's really bloating up quite a bit. It's feeding away. It's been maybe about 10-15 minutes thus far. But yeah, it's just it's like kind of.
Not blowing.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, it's very odd sensation. Very odd sensation. It's like it almost kind of really mild burn. You know, that after sensation of. Yeah, no. It's like that after sensation of once you've had a burn, but it's like almost healed, but it's still got that slight warmth to it. It kind of feels a bit like that.
I'm moving.
I've got the wee man desperately trying to pick raggedy bits of skin off my fingers, and I've got a leech eating me on the other arm. This is fun. You want a turn? You want a turn with the leech? That can't happen, buddy. Can't happen, buddy. Daddy feed a leech.
Hurt my hand.
No, it would hurt. It would give you ouchies. Hope you're getting a good feed, you, because this has got to do you for anywhere up to about 3 months before you'll need fed again. Possibly even longer. So, fill up. Fill up. Leech feeding is clearly too exciting for some people. Okay, so while this wee bloater gets its fill, let's just consider that these guys slash girls can live up to around 10 years. So think very, very carefully before contemplating getting a leech. I admit this was something of a kind of whim slash comical buy, but at the same time I appreciated that it would then be my responsibility. So if you're not prepared to do what I'm doing right now, if you're not prepared to be host to this basically parasite, do not get a leech. As I say, these guys can live up to 10 years. A small leech will feed possibly every 3 months, getting larger every 6 months, and a full grown adult could possibly go up to a year without the need to feed. So be aware that this will be your responsibility. So yeah, please think very carefully, is this something you're prepared to do? I'm also aware that because of the anticoagulative properties, basically it stops the blood clotting, the feeding site can bleed for up to 19 hours post feeding. So that'll be fun. Hopefully I'll not go that long, but yeah, you can bleed for a long time once little Leechy's finished, but it's getting a fair old chunk. Look at the size of you, you big fatty. Right, let's get you into your... I actually love the markings on them, they've got beautiful markings. I've put the leech in a jar up on the jar wall here. These are wall mounted, that's quite a solid wall, so I'm not too worried about this coming down. This water will be changed every 7 to 10 days. As I say, this is spring water, and that feed has taken just shy of 2 hours. And yeah, that should do you a wee while. Hopefully I'll get a bigger jar at some point, but for now, that should do. Little chubby monster there. And during that 2 hour feed, my gorgeous little orchid mantis is molted. How beautiful is that wee thing? There's this wee molt. There's wee orchid mantis. That's stunning. So remember, like any pet you take on, the leech is your responsibility. It needs to be treated, looked after and cared for like any pet you take into your collection or into your care. It's your responsibility to feed it and yours alone. Do not contemplate trying to feed it on your dog or your cat or even your children. Just don't do it. You're responsible. You're the feeder. Your leech. It will feed on you, even if it does take blooming hours. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed that. Please pop your comments down below. Let me know what you think. And yeah, like, comment, share and subscribe and all that jazz. Look forward to reading the comments. Let me know what you think of the setups, and look forward to catching you in the next episode. Thank you ever so much. Take care and bye-bye for now. Bye-bye.